my channel. Friends, you already know what I am telling about, that is our world news. So today my first news is British PM Boris Johnson will set out a fire-tier warning system for the coronavirus in England when he outlines the government plans to begin slowly easing lockdown measures. And my next news is more than 70,000 people have died in the US of COVID-19. And my next news is US regulators have approved a new type of coronavirus test that administration officials have promoted as a key to opening up the country. The antigen is the third type of the test to be authorized by the FDA. Next news. The British government has told airlines it will introduce a 14-day quarantine period for most people arriving from abroad to try to avoid a second peak of the corona situations. Next news is a COVID-19 alert system is set to be launched by the government in England to track the virus. The Prime Minister is expected to announce on Sunday. And my next news is President Trump on Saturday said the United States will next week begin purchasing $3 billion worth of dairy meat produced from farmers as unemployment soars and people are forced to food lines. And my next news is both China and South Korea reported new spikes in coronavirus cases on Sunday, setting off fresh concerns in countries. And my next news is France records its lowest daily number of coronavirus deaths for more than a month with 80 in 24 hours. And my next news is 3 members of the White House Coronavirus Task Force are self-isolating for 2 weeks after possible exposure to the illness. And my next news is the Middle East biggest carrier Emirates announced on Sunday profits of $288 million over the past year even as revenue. And my next news is Wuhan students sends a letter to World Health Organization representative in China calling on young people all around the world to join hands to help the people in COVID-19 situations. Next news is South Korea confirmed 24 new COVID-19 patients on Sunday. Most are linked to the individual who visited 5 clubs over last weekend. And next news, 5 Air India pilots have tested positive for COVID-19. The pilots had operated one of the cargo flights too recently. Next news is China has decided to join the international collaboration initiative launched by the World Health Organization to combat COVID-19. Next news, President Moon vowed to turn South Korea into a digital powerhouse by fostering future growth industries as the country prepares for a post-coronavirus era. And my next news is PM Narendra Modi will interact with chief ministers of various states via video conference on Monday afternoon. This will be 5th meeting of the PM with the chief ministers since the outbreak of the novel coronavirus. And my next news is MS Dhoni started India's fitness revolution. Virat Kohli took it to next level. And my next news, an honorable picture of former India cricketer Sachin Tendulkar along with his mom is winning hearts on internet on the occasion of Mother's Day. These are all the news about today. Please subscribe my channel. Don't forget it. Signing off today. Bye bye.